So here we have one of the knuckle bolts.
Ooh, a new comment. Stephen Hockeyhole. Hey mate, I've got a 1kZ converted Lux disconnect steering box and you can push the wheels. Alright, I'll give it a go. I removed the nut holding the drag link to the pitman arm and I sent it home with this tool that I found. After I cleaned the shrapnel of rust from my eyes, I hopped in the car and turned the wheel left to right and found that the steering box was not the issue, which was good.
Well, that's good. So we know that the steering box is completely fine and the issue is I reckon that there's some munched up metal in there that is preventing the knuckle to turn. So got to take it all apart and have a look. Stephen, you legend. I responded to him and said that he had the brain that I need to have in order to actually be doing what I'm doing. So I'm gonna have to start thinking a little bit differently if I want to be able to rebuild this car how I want to.
As I'm sat here taking apart this assembly, I am reminded of how much I despise it. Not only do I have the bare minimum required tools, but I clearly don't do it often enough to know when I need to use the bucket.
Oh gosh.
After I placed the bucket down, I could then remove the spindle and take a closer look for myself at this axle.
Whoa, no.
Is that a child rummaging through a box of Lego? No, it's my front driver's side axle.
Oh, that is shattered. Well, yeah, this is why it was binding up. Look at these chunks of metal in here. What else have we got in here? Little lucky dip. Oh yeah, some more ball bearings and chunks of axle. That's awesome. Both of the hubs were locked at the time of the accident too, so I'm not sure whether maybe with the impact something may have happened and it engaged and somehow, you know, bound up the wheels, but either way, we've got to now replace the axles as well. We now know the cause of the issue, and a lot of it was just chunks of metal just binding up the inside. Got to clean this side out, clean that side out. I'm not going to put the axles back in. I will put the wheel back together, but I'm going to transport it somewhere else, I think, then I can work on it a bit easier. Somewhere with a bit more room. So let's get these axles back on. Probably tomorrow. I'm done for today. And then I might transport the car later in this video. Well, we've deduced the problem. Two of these bad boys. Look at that. Crunched. So I'm glad that we figured that out, but now I've got a really torn up knuckle in there and I'm not too sure whether I can reuse that or if it's just gonna cause more damage in the future. So if you know, let me know. If there's a way I can, I don't know, maybe get that machined somewhere, or maybe we upgrade to GU or GQ diffs. It's pretty torn up in there. Steering seems to be going good. I just hopped in the cab before and gave it a left or right. Seems to be pretty much free, so then I guess we just got to take the knuckles out, clean out as much as we can, see how bad the actual damage on the diff is, and if it's not too bad, then great. You know, just grab some new axles, chuck them in there, and it'll be good to go. But if it is, then maybe the project will be a bit bigger, and there's got to be some patrol diffs under there and some coils. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think.
It's a new day, and I should be able to drive the car out of the garage today. I'm reassembling both hubs just without the axles. And before your uncle could pull down his pants, I'm lining the wheel up with the studs, ready to bolt them on. Or is it technically nut them on? Anyway, I was excited to get the wheels on and drive it off the axle stands once more. Oh yeah, look at that steering angle. Almost how a car should be. I grabbed a small plastic box filled with some sheets of lead and some diluted sulfuric acid and got ready to peacefully roll out of the garage. Yeah.
Finally, I can steer it again. And for the first time in 6 months, I've been able to actually steer the wheels left and right completely. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done to the car. So the next video, we'll be taking it up somewhere new to work on it. We probably won't delve straight into the massive build. I just want to be able to maybe get some new tires again, build it back up and just take it back out to the track. As per usual too, we've got the little merch plug at the end. I've got some tie-dye normalized braking parts, fully restocked on them. I make these myself, I tie-dye them and print the design on there as well, so Restocked, got pretty much every size there is. Limited though, sostv.shop, check it out and copy yourself a sweet new t-shirt to do some work in. And I want to say a quick thank you to everyone that commented on the video before with helping me out trying to diagnose the steering issue. It's pretty cool that we have a few different people that are just chipping in and letting me know what they think it could be. And there's going to be a lot more questions in the future as well, so if you're not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe because this build is, well, it's starting now, I guess, you know, you've got to tear it down to build it back up, so yeah, I'm not sure how long the build will be, how long the process will be, but yeah, I'll document the whole thing and we'll see where we can end up. And comment down your suggestions, you know, I'll have a few questions in the future, so subscribe and be sure to comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.